Our sports director, Brenna Green, is joining us now. Brenna, you caught up with one of his former Gonzaga teammates today.
Yeah, Jeremy was a larger-than-life guy. His former 1999 teammate, Matt Santangelo, continually kept coming back to that as I spoke with him this afternoon.
He made an impression and an impact everywhere he went, not just because of his height or his size. It was really just the size of his personality and the size of his heart.
Jeremy Eaton was the embodiment of what you see is what you get.
Someone who really was unabashedly himself. You know, you absolutely got exactly who Jeremy was after 2 minutes with them, and it didn't change if you're with them for years and years.
The former Zag who helped lead the program to an Elite Eight in 1999 never held back, especially if you were his own teammate.
Almost every day he would come in, no matter what rim I was shooting on or warming up at, and he would grab a ball and he would literally stand right under the basket, like right under the net. And he'd look at me with that, that grin on his face, and he'd say, if you're shooting, this is the safest place I could be standing. And literally like right under the rim, like, thanks, Jeremy. And it was like every day. I know he's doing that right now, wherever he's at. To his new audience, he's kind of holding court and making friends.
Bonded through the history that they made, the 1999 team is still very close. After all, they started the run the Zags have been on ever since. The mood around that team today isn't so much mourning. It's bigger, and Jeremy would be proud of that.
Because we're all relatively young, it's been a lot of love to make sure that we recognize the time that we have and the importance of it is for us to kind of share what we all mean to each other, what the trip down memory lane means for each other, and express that while we have each other to express it to.
But this is also Jeremy Eaton we're talking about here. Matt's message for him, if he could see Jeremy right now, is one that Eaton would love.
Yeah, just to get it ready. I mean, it's one of those things with Jeremy is that there's always that fine line where you want to be sentimental, but then you think about Jeremy, you're like, there's no way I'm going to be soft with him. He's like, he better have that place dialed in and ready for us when we get there, so that again we know where all the good spots are.
I love that so much. He also said earlier on in the interview, he's got to weed out all the touristy stuff for us up there. We got to get to the real stuff. So yeah, it was great to talk to Matt. He was just provided such a good perspective on Jeremy today. He was 45 years old and is survived by a son who's about 19 or 20 years old.
Far too young. I guess I'm grateful he had that support from his team though, right?
Oh yeah, they have rallied. They rallied behind him so much in the past year and a half in particular, and he did get to go to Indianapolis and watch Gonzaga play.
That's great.
So that was really cool, I think, for him as well.
Yeah.